It's about to go down.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Bolo Biggs, aka the Stretch Mark Whisperer. Did I just spit on my damn phone? Anyways, Saturday, came in, kind of slept in a little bit, but I'm about to get in it. Hey, yo, look, I got a haircut. What the fuck is... Man, I told my man to trim that shit. Now I look like a motherfucking Sasquatch, a balding Sasquatch. Anyway, so, yo, people be asking me all the time, yo, Biggs, why you got so many scars, man? Cause I'm a thug, son. Got that shit being thuggy, like getting my jiggy. Nah, no bullshit. I stole this little girl's bike one time when I was a kid. She fucking threw a brick at me. Then she whipped my ass. But I'm gonna keep to that thug story. Yeah. Anyways, man, let me set up and I'll catch y'all up. I'm getting ready to set up, right? And look at what I see on my ladder. Got my discs. That's what's up. I'm gonna check it out. They look pretty good. So this was for my ceiling. Got my man, I traced it. Got my man to cut it. Well, my man's man to cut it. And they're gonna go up top. This is what I start off with on everyday kind of shit. I have more in my box truck. I like to be organized so I don't have to constantly fidget with shit because I don't know where they're at. So these are my tools, like my ratchet and things like that. This is my everyday box. I don't use it just for this project. It holds my glasses, my what's that shit that covers your face so you don't choke on to death. Anyways, screwdriver, pliers, cutters, tape measure, 2 pencils, razor, gloves, but they all fit in there, things like that I'm gonna use pretty much on everything I do. That bucket there is for my electric shit. Those are all my hard tools, my hammers and all that stuff. My sanding box, painting, plastering, sandpaper, tape. This box here, I don't know what it is, I can't remember. But that there needs to be sorted out. I got my drills that I constantly work with. My impact. There's another one inside. My batteries are on the charger right now. Why do I have so many drills? Damn, my eyes look pretty. Damn, you a fine ass dude, bro. Yeah. So the reason why I have so many drills, I don't like switching out the drill bits or my Phillips and shit like that. It slows you down. I see people just taking shit apart, putting another piece on, doing one thing at a time, then switching it one thing at a time, switching it. Fuck that shit. That's not me. So I know I just got here, but I'm gonna go ahead and take a break. I don't know what the fuck that noise was. Actually, the only reason I'm taking a break, 1, I gotta charge my iPod. 2, you see behind me over there? All those folks. I can't zoom in. Well, they're having an auction today on the other side of our fence, and I need to start up the power drill because I missed a few spots on the bumper, and I don't want to disturb them. Today's episode is brought to you by Red Bull. Why do I fuck with Red Bull? That shit makes me fly, bro. Give me wings and shit. I'm going to the store. Gets me so high, so high, girl. Just got back from Home Depot. Great place, great people, but there's always that one motherfucker, man. That hate is a strong word, but it's not strong enough. You know who I'm talking about? The guy that's always like, "Hey, man, you should." Bitch, shut the fuck up. What are you basing you should on? People like that make me want to fucking wrap my hand tongue pole style, pour honey on it, dip it in glass, and punch in the motherfucking mouth. Unless you see me struggling, unless I ask for help, which I don't have a problem doing. I ask for help all the time. But stop changing people's ideas or mine based on what you want to do. There's nothing I do that I don't think about 100 times over before I do it. From parking my car, or how I make my motherfucking quarter-pound grilled cheese sandwich, Come on, man. Y'all motherfuckers need to keep shit to yourself. Stop changing people's minds and ideas, man. Why am I hating? See? You know what you should do? You should shut the fuck up. Missed a bunch of spots yesterday when I was sanding down the bumper. So I'm gonna address that, and then I'm gonna buff it, wipe it, clean it up, and hopefully I can prime it up. But it looks, I can't tell if it's gonna rain. My man said it's not going to. Oh, my man, real quick. That Incredible Hulk looking motherfucker there, that's my boy Vang. That's my brother from another mother. The weather stripping out. Got some rust issues here. I started already. Got rust issues in the corner. It looks like this one actually goes through. But I'm just hitting it up with my grinder. Got a, I think it's a 40 grit grinder disc. Oh, 60 actually. Special shout outs to my man Norris Coleman. Forgot to tell you guys, I do actually use Harbor Freight tools. Great stuff. Very affordable. Yeah, this one's actually made by Bolo Biggs and Company. But it's a good grinder. Shout out to Harbor Freight. Co-sponsor. Yeah, that's what's up. Shout out, Norris Coleman. Appreciate you bringing it to my attention. I forgot it. I'm always giving shout outs to Home Depot. But Harbor Freight is the shit, guys. I use them all the time. They always have great sales, coupons, 20% offers, and things like that. If you don't have one in your area, I feel sorry for you. I was just letting my disc ride along the edge here, just because it was easier and much faster. I'll go back and address this in a little bit. Definitely gonna have to treat that shit there. These corner pieces. I got some navel jelly. Went ahead and grind this part down also. This is actually aluminum. Actually, I think it was metal. No, aluminum. This is metal. This is my iPod, and I have one of those magnets that are they're made for the iPhones and iPods. I keep this everywhere. Keep this everywhere I'm working. I actually use it as a tester. If I want to know what's steel and what's aluminum, that's all I do. Obviously it's not sticking. These rivets here are actually steel. That's steel. But so this is actually aluminum. But it helps you identify what material you're working with. That way you find different ways to address fixing it or repairing it and so on. These reflectors are just the kind like you have on your bicycle and things. I'm not a huge fan of them. What I am going to use that hole for, I'm going to replace it with side markers. I have wires everywhere that I could just tap into the tail lights. Whenever I have my lights on, these will come on. Look at this sucker. I told him, hey, let's hang out. Sucker! Hang out and do some hard labor. Man Vang, he said it's good exercise. So is running to McDonald's. My man Vang's tearing up the floor for me. Took all the screws out. Edit that shit out later. Again, I'm sticking with the wire brush, which is an attachment to my drill, cord drill, because there's a lot more power. And all you're going to want to do is just dig it in there and let it do its thing. But you got to control it. Try not to cover your vents. You're going to control it because it is going to grab hard, and just let it sit there. Let it sit there for a little bit. Take a look at how it looks so far. As you can see, it's all kind of shiny. Every piece that's loose is starting to come out. I'm gonna hit this. Oh, that's hot. I'm gonna hit it a little bit more just to get the upper part of it. But it's pretty much gonna look that clean there. On the bigger surfaces, I use the palm the palm sander. On the places I can't get to, I use my triangle. And then on the really heavy, rust, I use me grinder. Depending on how heavy the rust is, that's the different grits I use. My goal is to not take paint off. My goal is to address the rust. I will sand and or grind on it until I no longer see brown. Racist! Until I no longer see dark brown or whatever. I want to see either nothing or some shiny shit. Again, my goal is to not take off the paint. The parts that I am drifting over to the side, I don't want to do the body right now. My goal is to do the back door, this door, and then basically where the back end attaches. So I'm not going past this. And I'm not going past this. This is where the back attaches to the rest of the body. So all this here you see, I'm gonna address it today. I'm gonna stop making false promises on what I think I'm gonna work on next, because shit don't work out the way it's supposed to. It never will in these projects. Let me just show you a few things here. Sorry. Here's where the corrosion was. And I say corrosion because it's aluminum. It starts off with bubbles. So basically your paint is bubbling. If you take a razor just to test it, if you scrape it, you're gonna see powder come out. That's corrosion. White powder. Not the white powder, but the powder. So I just start sanding until the paint is no longer easy to come off. So basically I work on the bubble, and then I just keep going. And you'll know if you're using the same procedure to address it. Let the sander work for you. When the paint is no longer coming off easy, then that means you're pretty much good. If it keeps coming off in the bubble area, keep going. Keep going to the right, to the left, wherever it takes you. That means you still have issues. When the paint's a little tighter, then that means you get back the fuck up. Same thing with the rust. That's what I'm doing. I'm attacking the heavy rust part, and I'm just following it and cutting it off on the other side. So it's cancerous, basically. It's gonna keep eating and eating like my fat ass. Why do I laugh at my own shit? I don't get it. But yeah, get to the other side of that shit, and that should help you down the road. I still have yet to wipe it down. Once I finish doing all this shit, I'm gonna wipe it down all at once. Mineral spirit with a soft towel. I bought it like a gazillion soft towels. The areas that are still like this, I'm almost cut through. I don't want to cut through that corner. So disregard what I said about keep going until you get to the other side. Well, there is no other side here. I'm gonna hit that with navel jelly, paintbrush it on, let it sit, let it do its thing. Then I'm gonna clean it off, and then I'm gonna prime it. Sound like a goddamn broken record. So these bubbles here, that's corrosion to your aluminum. This piece is aluminum. So what you want to do is just work it. You see how if you actually get rid of all that and get past it, this is all chalky powder like stuff. I'm not gonna start that yet. I just wanted to show you guys. But you see how it looks like fucking the back of my fat ass, like cellulite? You want to get that down to as smooth as you can. Get rid of it if you can. So here, I'm gonna use this instead of the grinder. I'm sorry, the palmer. You see I'm going to the side? So the paint is coming off very easily because that shit is loose because of the cellulite. I'm gonna continue on it. I'm gonna get rid of it, all that white stuff, until I get to shiny metal like that. Because that white stuff is still your corrosion. And then I'm just gonna move this way and until the paint is no longer easy to come off. Fucking shit. Okay, so you see how the paint was starting to get harder to come off? I'm good here. I'm smooth. If I close my eyes, I can't even tell where it connects. Like, it's one smooth surface to me. I might take that off there because it's blah blah. But yeah, so that's it. I forgot to tell you guys, I'm actually coming through each seam on the entire bus and taking out this caulking, and I'm gonna redo it. One other thing while I have fresh on my memory, so these here I'm not too concerned about. I'm gonna address it by cleaning it off and so on. My buddy, I'm in the car business, so that's why you guys always see these cars. I have a paint guy that's good friends with my buddy who's gonna pull a favor. He said as long as I address all these spots that he doesn't have to fuck with, clean it up for him at least, the rust, and treat it. So he said he'll take care of the rest. What that means, I don't know, I don't care. He knows a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy. But basically, I just have to do the hard work, clean it up, and prime it. So when he gets it, if he doesn't like it, he doesn't have to do any cleaning, see? He can just cut it out and re-weld everything, or he can patch it. I'm not real keen on patching it, but hey, the guy is good at what he does. If he says his patching is good, that brown shit right there, my sanders can't get to, so bam. You see here, it's gone, you know what I'm saying? So I have to do a little bit more. I can still feel the dimples. But you see a big difference. So the difference between something like that rust and here in the corner, this is already eaten all the way through. You gotta cut that shit. But I'll let my man worry about that. But this here I can control, because I can go all the way. I have a lot of metal to work with where I can eat into it and get past it. But I don't want to go too thin, because I do still like that metal there. Want that metal there. Oh, and the reason why I'm yelling is I fucking can't hear from these airplanes, man. I gotta put on some ear guards or whatever. So yeah, so that's the difference between using a triangle, the palm sander, and the grinder. All in. The goal of stripping certain areas is to get rid of corrosion and rust. Guys, so I'm getting ready to leave for the evening. My buddy did bring me the disc today. I forgot all about him. One thing though, they didn't prep it for me. I thought they were gonna prime it, so I'm gonna prime it now and get a second coat on it tomorrow when I come back. There's nothing really to it as far as priming shit, but since these discs were specially cut, this outside ring is exposed with raw metal. So that's what I'm concentrating on. It's just making sure I at least hit the raw surfaces where it was cut, and all. That's why it's sitting off the top. See, as you can see, I don't know if you can see actually, it's raw there. So I'm gonna hit it from the side, then I'll hit it from the top. So I'm so damn tired. I forgot there's a second side to those discs. I'm talking about I'm gonna hit it with a second coat tomorrow. Man, I gotta flip that shit over and hit it with the first coat on the other side. The primer is fast dry, so I'm gonna hang out for like an hour. Go ahead and edit some videos that I took today, and I didn't actually take many because I was working on the same shit. And yes, I edit my shit on my phone because that's all I use is my phone to record. I'm not gonna get all fancy and grind by no GoPro and all that shit. I'm not giving a shout out, but I just use my my phone. Yeah, I got some apps on there, and you know, hopefully the quality is good enough for you guys. If not, I don't give a fuck. That's not a shout out to Apple either. I hate fucking Apple. The only reason I got this phone is because I'm able to FaceTime with my daughter and her iPod when she is on Wi-Fi. Yeah, so you know, shout out to Droid, Samsung. Yeah, that's all I got, man. Shit, I'm tired. Listen to my country music.